you doing? Good day wherever you are in the world, be morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome to another exciting episode of Connecting the Mind and Soul. And I'm your host, Jumoke Ogunsuada. And today, or let me say this week, we're going to be talking about series of forbidden things to say between spouses. And that is, I came up with this week because of recent, I keep hearing stories of she said, he said, and which has, eaten deep into the soul of partners. Now, sometimes we want to get petty, sometimes we want to get spiteful, sometimes our partner indeed did really hurt us, and because of that, we want to like give them the same amount of hurt that they've given unto us. And we begin to say awful things to each other. And in the process, we end up saying things we do not even mean. And to you, that just words in passing, that just things that you said in the heat of the moment. But to the partner that was said to, it could actually become a trigger. It could actually become a trauma to your partner. And the way in which we take things are quite different. To you, it was just all jokes. To you, it was just trying to like be spiteful. To you, it was just, the heat of the moment. But to your partner, to your relationship, to your marriage, it can become an invisible crack. It can become an invisible gap that you have created through jokes, through not thinking too deep. Now, number one thing is divorce. If you do not mean it, never say it. I've seen cases where the man or the woman joke around with divorce or threatening with divorce. And before you know it, your partner becomes to get unsafe in that marriage. And sooner or later, the more you keep saying it, the more it keeps to unconsciously register in their mind that your marriage cannot survive the test of time. Because if whatever happens, you're quick to say, I'm going to divorce you. Whatever happens, you're quick to threaten the person with a divorce. Before you know it, sooner or later, your spouse will be the one demanding for that divorce. You keep throwing carelessly in their face. A divorce is not something to joke around with. To some people, marriage means a lot. Marriage means something they do not joke around with. And when you carelessly throw words around, words like separation, words like divorce, you're just cracking the relationship. You're just digging hole in your marriage. And it might end up becoming something you might not have the chance or the capacity to save anymore. So please, in all that we're doing, don't let us joke around with the word divorce. And that is it for number one. Number two, like I said, I was going to do series for a week, but let me just do second one since the video is kind of short. But then every day I'm just going to be dropping one. But today, let me start with two. And the second one is body shaming. Body shaming. Now, to you, it might be you being uncomfortable with your partner's body shape. Probably maybe if for the woman, maybe after birth, or maybe just gaining weight, or maybe getting too lean in certain areas that you like in the body. For the man, it might be probably maybe, stress sometimes makes you hard weight. That's just it. Or maybe the man starts, getting this pot belly. And for the woman who doesn't like it, you just starts body shaming your husband, body shaming your wife. Now, to you, you might think you're correcting them. Probably maybe they have an eating disorder, or maybe they just love food and you'll be complaining too much. But then never, ever, ever body shame your partner. The moment you start to body shame your partner, the moment they start to see you as someone who is not reliable, they start to see you as someone who is not trustworthy. They start to see you as someone who is not reliable, someone who they cannot rely on in the difficult moments, in the vulnerability. And when your partner starts to see you as that kind of a person, believe me, you, it is only gradually before you start to notice that they're already falling out of love with you. You can only love someone you feel secure with. And if I can feel secure with you, with my body, believe me, you have no business dealing with my heart. And that is just it. That is why you see so many men who try to like you can correct, you can give concerns, but do it out of love. Do it with maturity. Do it with concern. Don't just be spiteful about it. Don't be hurtful about it. The moment you start to say, look at the way you're looking now. Look at your tummy. Oh, look at this. You're making them, you're killing their self-esteem. You're making them feel inferior. You're making them lose their confidence. And the moment I start to think, all that with my partner, someone I'm supposed to be, feel the safest with, then there's no point. Before you know it, I start to withdraw. Your partner start to withdraw gradually. And before you know it, they will learn how to leave or stay or, maintain themselves without you, without your concern. So please, let's be mindful of the things that we say to our spouses, whether jokingly, whether in a fleet of anger, or in any situation. Let us be mindful. All right, that is it. And until I come again tomorrow, I will continue on the forbidden things that mustn't be said between partners. Now, please do want to follow me on all of my social media platform. It is at CMS with Jumoke on Facebook, CMS underscore with Jumoke on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And I want to say a very big thank you to V Radio for always, always, always partnering with me on this. And please do want to follow them as well. It is a V Radio Media on Facebook. It is a V Radio on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And until next, stay blessed, stay shiny, stay good. Bye.